From the Philippines, your own Miss Universe, Miss Pia Wurtzbach.
Miss Universe, please put your hands together for Miss Universe 2018, Catriona Gray.
When most people think about Miss Universe, they picture a crown that lasts for a single year. Very few ever stop to ask what happens after the cameras disappear. Yet for a handful of extraordinary winners, the crown was never the destination. It became a key, an invitation into elite circles, exclusive opportunities, and business networks where lasting fortunes are quietly built. These women transformed worldwide recognition into far more than endorsement contracts. They turned influence into land, thriving businesses, luxury resorts, and appreciating assets built to outlive the spotlight. We're not talking about starter homes or flashy penthouses. We're talking about private estates, secluded compounds, and residences quietly recognized as some of the most exclusive properties in the Philippines. Here's where that journey begins. At number 5, Shamsy Supsup, the architect's sanctuary. Our story opens inside the peaceful, tree-lined streets of Ayala, Alabang, one of the Philippines' most prestigious residential communities. This is a neighborhood where business moguls, politicians, and entertainment icons live behind towering gates protected around the clock. Owning property here sends a message. Creating your own masterpiece here tells an even bigger story. Miss Universe 2011 third runner-up Shamsey Supsup calls this remarkable estate home. Unlike many women on this list who trusted famous architects to bring their dream houses to life, Shamsey never needed outside expertise. She designed it herself. She graduated magna cum laude from the University of the Philippines and topped the national licensure examination with an impressive 86.6% rating. Long before beauty pageants introduced her to the world, architecture was already her language, and this residence became the ultimate expression of her craft. Many celebrity homes compete for attention. They rely on oversized chandeliers, extravagant marble, and lavish decorations meant to impress at first glance. Shamsey's residence follows a completely different philosophy. It delivers a lesson in understated elegance and Scandinavian-inspired minimalism. The moment you walk through the entrance, natural light immediately becomes the star of the experience. Massive floor-to-ceiling glass windows flood every room with sunlight, creating a seamless transition between the interior living spaces and the lush greenery surrounding the property. Every line feels intentional. Every detail feels disciplined. The home mirrors its creator's personality. During renovations, she selected tea-brown strand-woven bamboo flooring, adding warmth and rich texture while staying true to sustainable design principles. The decision reaches beyond appearance. Bamboo is resilient, environmentally responsible, and deeply connected to Filipino craftsmanship. Yet the way she incorporates it feels polished enough to belong in homes anywhere in the world. The floor plan also reflects her life as both a mother and an entrepreneur. Alongside her husband, Lloyd Lee, she co-founded the Pedro and Coy restaurant group, managing restaurants that have expanded into major destinations like SM North Edsa and Fisher Mall. Demands more than creativity. It requires organization. Somewhere inside this home sits the command center where business decisions are made, restaurant concepts are refined, and future expansion begins. Picture a workspace filled with architectural plans, clean drafting tables, and detailed blueprints preparing the next Scott's Burger or Tambayan Bistro location. This is where recognition became business leverage. While many former beauty queens wait for endorsement offers, Shamsey spends her time creating new opportunities from the ground up. Inside this room, she isn't posing for campaigns. She's designing restaurants, reviewing construction plans, and expanding an empire. Her Ayala Alabang residence represents something even more valuable than luxury. It represents knowledge turned into wealth. She didn't acquire this home because she impressed judges on a stage. She earned it because she mastered structural design and understood the financial power behind smart investments. By serving as her own architect, she eliminated millions in professional fees while making sure every peso invested strengthened the property's long-term value. In an industry where popularity rises and falls overnight, Shamsey's residence stands like an unshakable fortress, supported by expertise, discipline, and skills that continue creating value long after the applause fades. Number 4, Catriona Gray, the Content Palace. Leaving the quiet elegance of Alabang behind, we arrive in the energetic heart of Metro Manila. Hidden somewhere within the upscale vertical communities of Pasig or Quezon City stands Casa Gray, the personal residence of Miss Universe 2018, Catriona Gray. If Shamsey's estate operates like an architect's headquarters, Catriona's home functions like a modern broadcasting network. Catriona Gray has evolved into a media powerhouse. With more than 13 million Instagram followers, she commands an audience larger than many television networks. Her residence was created to support that influence. Casa Gray serves a purpose far beyond everyday living. It operates as a professional content studio where every room has been thoughtfully designed to become the backdrop for campaigns, brand partnerships, photography sessions, and video productions. The home's personality embraces bold creativity. Catriona envisioned interiors that reflected her artistic spirit and international perspective instead of creating another polished hotel-style environment. Step inside her living room and color immediately captures your attention. Neutral walls never had a chance here. Every surface feels energized by carefully selected artwork that transforms the room into its own creative gallery. She even designed a dedicated content studio with creamsicle-colored walls and a custom mural that provides the perfect backdrop for digital productions. This room quietly powers a significant portion of her business. It's where partnerships with major brands like Samsung and Smart Communications come to life. Another unforgettable highlight is the kitchen. Catriona embraced a rich, deep green color palette paired with elegant white stone finishes. The result feels lush, tropical, and unmistakably connected to the Philippines. Yet the home's true character reveals itself through its smaller details. Catriona has always championed Filipino artistry, and every room celebrates local craftsmanship. Yakan-woven textiles from Mindanao appear throughout the home as pillows and upholstery. Elegant Capiz chandeliers hang overhead, filling the dining space with a warm, pearlescent glow. At the center stands a heavy acacia dining table, anchoring the room with timeless craftsmanship. Family dinners happen here, although this space also becomes the setting where creative ideas and future projects take shape. Among every remarkable feature, one object carries extraordinary meaning. Displayed proudly inside her home is the famous 3 stars and a sun ear cuff. That piece of jewelry represents far more than fashion. It became the visual signature of her identity and her deep connection to the Philippines. Seeing it displayed every day serves as a reminder of the defining moment that transformed an aspiring model into one of the nation's most celebrated figures. The property also includes a spacious balcony overlooking the breathtaking Metro Manila skyline. For someone who left Australia to pursue a dream in Manila, that view symbolizes years of ambition becoming reality. Success on a global scale also brings unexpected challenges. Catriona frequently travels between New York, London, and Milan, maintaining a demanding international schedule. Her home has become the one place where life slows down, a private sanctuary waiting between flights and global commitments. During 2024, she experienced the vulnerable side of that lifestyle after being robbed in London, losing both her passports and personal belongings. The experience served as a powerful reminder that while her online presence remains incredibly secure, real-world risks continue to exist. Casa Gray perfectly captures what a new generation of self-made millionaires values most. Influence no longer depends on sprawling estates or enormous land holdings. Sometimes the greatest opportunities begin with a beautifully designed room, reliable internet, and a camera pointed in exactly the right direction. Number 3. Gloria Diaz, the Ancestral Fortress. If Catriona's residence tells the story of modern influence, Gloria Diaz's home tells the story of enduring legacy. Now we leave sleek condominiums and contemporary architecture behind as we enter the world of generational wealth. Gloria Diaz, the Philippines' first Miss Universe crowned in 1969, occupies an entirely different level of financial success. More than 5 decades have allowed her investments, relationships, and assets to grow steadily over time. Her primary residence in Makati represents far more than a luxury address. It serves as a living archive of Philippine heritage. Makati remains the country's financial center, while neighborhoods like Forbes Park, Dasmariñas Village, and Urdaneta continue ranking among the nation's most valuable real estate. Gloria's estate embraces grandeur instead of minimalism. Every room feels designed for the family's matriarch. Rich hardwood interiors, likely crafted from rare Nara or Camagong, define the atmosphere. These woods have become protected and extraordinarily difficult to obtain today, making the home itself increasingly irreplaceable. The furnishings are substantial, timeless, and filled with history. Many pieces have remained within the family for generations, while others were collected throughout decades of international travel. Instead of decorative prints or mass-produced artwork, the walls showcase original masterpieces created by celebrated Filipino artists. We're talking about names like Amor Solo, Bencab, and Hidalgo. These paintings contribute far more than beauty to the home. They represent appreciating investments whose value continues climbing year after year. A single Amorsolo masterpiece can sell for tens of millions of pesos at auction. Gloria lives surrounded by works like these. Her home radiates timeless elegance. There is a calm confidence here that rarely exists inside the homes of the newly wealthy. It's the peace of someone whose legacy is already secure, yet her real estate extends well beyond Makati. Gloria is also reported to own a vacation estate in Batangas. Among Manila's elite, a Batangas beach house is a symbol of established wealth. Her property is believed to be in exclusive areas like Calatagan or Nasugbu, where sprawling estates sit alongside those of the Zobels and the Ayalas. This isn't merely a vacation home, it's where generations gather. Gloria was married to Gabriel Bong Daza III of the influential Daza family. Although the marriage ended, it produced children, including Isabel Daza, whose marriage to Adidas executive Adrian Semblat expanded the family's international ties. The Batangas estate is where family wealth continues to evolve. Business conversations begin over breakfast, family bonds grow stronger, and future leaders prepare for greater responsibilities. Gloria Diaz represents the blueprint of dynasty wealth. Her home was never built for social media. It became a fortress where wealth has been preserved and expanded for more than 50 years. Her story proves that exceptional land and fine art remain among the strongest long-term assets. Bridge. Monetization. Building a portfolio like Gloria Diaz's requires more than great taste. It takes patience, discipline, and the ability to protect valuable assets across generations. The wealthiest families don't simply buy houses. They build legacies. If you want to understand the mindset behind lasting wealth, check out The Psychology of Money linked on your screen. It's one of the best guides to understanding the difference between earning money and building lasting wealth. Number 2. Pia Wurtzbach, the global penthouse. Leaving Gloria Diaz's timeless estate behind, we enter a world of glass towers and global luxury. Miss Universe 2015, Pia Wurtzbach has built a lifestyle without borders. Her wealth isn't tied to one country. It moves wherever opportunity takes her. Among Philippine beauty queens, Pia is widely regarded as one of the highest earners through digital income. In 2021 alone, reports estimated she earned around $3.6 million, or more than 200 million pesos, from Instagram partnerships. That income gave her the freedom to buy, upgrade, and sell luxury real estate as her career evolved. Her first major property was a luxury condominium in Makati City. The residence was reportedly inside one of Makati's premier towers, likely Milano Residences or another Century Properties development. Designed by Heim Interiors, it carried the atmosphere of a boutique hotel. Blue velvet furniture reflected her favorite color, while a dedicated beauty room featured Hollywood vanity lights and displays for her pageant trophies. Then, in 2023, Pia made a move that showcased her financial discipline. She sold the condo. Rather than keeping it for sentimental reasons, she converted it into liquidity because her life had expanded onto a much larger stage. Her marriage to Beautiful Destinations CEO Jeremy Jauncey created one of the travel industry's best-known power couples. Together, they now live in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. While Pia has never revealed her full residence, glimpses suggest an elegant serviced apartment or villa within one of Dubai's exclusive communities. Living in Dubai provides luxury services, iconic skyline views, and a tax-friendly environment that allows successful entrepreneurs to retain more of their income. Her lifestyle also includes a blue Audi R8 worth well over 10 million pesos. Perhaps Pia's greatest mansion isn't one property at all. She and Jeremy constantly travel between world-famous destinations, staying in iconic hotels and luxury resorts. Home has become wherever their next journey begins. Pia represents today's digital economy. Instead of relying on an ancestral estate, she built security through a global brand, multiple income streams, and a home base in one of the world's fastest-growing luxury cities. Number 1. Margie Moran, the Resort Kingdom. Finally, we arrive at the top of the list, the woman whose greatest residence became far more than a mansion. Margie Moran, Miss Universe 1973. While others own luxury homes, Margie became part of a family whose influence spans thousands of hectares. She married Antonio Tony Boy Floarendo Jr., heir to the Floarendo family, widely known as the Banana Kings of Asia. Through Tedeco, the family oversees vast banana plantations across Davao del Norte. This isn't simply farmland. It's a massive agricultural enterprise supplying international markets across Asia and the Middle East. Yet the centerpiece of Margie's real estate legacy is the legendary Pearl Farm Beach Resort. She wasn't merely a visitor. She served as president of the company that managed it. Located on Samal Island near Davao City, Pearl Farm was designed by national artist Francisco Mañosa, combining luxury with traditional Filipino architecture. Its accommodations are elegant overwater villas inspired by the homes of the Samal and Bahaw seafaring communities. Bamboo roofs, polished wooden floors, and panoramic ocean views create one of the Philippines' most recognizable luxury destinations. With nightly rates ranging from 15,000 to 40,000 pesos, Pearl Farm has long attracted an elite international clientele, and Margie stood at the center of its success. Her private residence in Davao is equally impressive, featuring lush gardens, tropical trees, open-air pavilions, and interiors decorated with Maranao antiques, handcrafted brass pieces, and traditional woven textiles that celebrate Mindanao's cultural heritage. Margie's influence also reached beyond private wealth when she became chairperson of the Cultural Center of the Philippines, helping oversee one of the country's most iconic cultural institutions. She earns the #1 position because her influence reaches beyond personal wealth. She became part of the nation's economic and cultural foundation. She helped oversee one of the country's most celebrated luxury resorts. She became connected to an agricultural enterprise that supplies food to international markets. From architect-designed homes and content studios to ancestral estates and island resorts, these remarkable properties reveal what happened after the crowns were won. Beauty created opportunity. Opportunity became ownership. Ownership became legacy. Some built fortunes through talent. Some strengthened family dynasties. Others transformed global influence into lasting financial power. Long after the pageants ended, their assets continued growing. If you enjoy exploring female influence, legacy wealth, and the hidden systems behind extraordinary success, subscribe to Wealth HQ, because here, we don't follow the crown. We follow what it unlocked.